Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr. We are still in Riverhold, and last time we ventured outside of Riverhold to seek out these power surges that Abnothan had discovered and heard tales of a strange man with a pot on his head. Most likely Sir Catwell, but we don't know that for sure yet. We also had another quest of a very dapper private investigator named Mizzik Thunderboots. We discovered that the person missing that we were seeking were last seen at a smuggler's camp south of Riverhold. Meanwhile, Mizzik found a note that led us to the Banished Regrets Inn here in Riverhold, which is where we are supposed to meet Mizzik. So, let's head inside.
You and I need to speak now.
Okay, you are not Mizzik, but
I must admit, you and Thunderboots make quite a charming pair. And watching you both play at being investigator, why, it's been sleek entertainment, truly. But now you tread upon sand that are best left undisturbed.
Is that a threat?
Family warning. I hear that you seek Ishu's daughter, yes? I find that very funny. After all, everyone in Riverhold knows that she left town many years ago.
Yes. Ishu said it was only a few days past.
Ishu has become senile in his old age. I speak truthfully. He had one daughter and she is gone. Has been gone for many years. Tell this to your partner and drop your investigation. Now.
I don't know about you guys, but these kinds of threats that suddenly appear, there's a good chance that Rideza is Ishu's daughter with a new personality. But I'll tell Mizzik what you said. Oh, it was you making this music. It's lovely. Hello, Pisahin.
This one loves Riverhold with all his heart. It is where Pisahin keeps all his stuff after all.
That makes sense. Okay, is there any scrolls or items of interest? Any skill books? Just laying about? I don't want to steal. Oh, he's upstairs. I suppose... Ooh, that looks like a Nord.
People keep asking if I'd like some meat. You know what? I would. And don't add none of that moon sugar syrup to it neither. Ugh.
I figured that to be a Nord. What with the name and the appearance and, well... Oh, hello. Tajiri.
You look as good as moon sugar. Careful, or Tajiri might lick you.
No thanks. I'm kind of busy with a very important mission. Well, that was weird. Slightly disturbing, but... Oh, anything here? Ooh, hello! I don't need to... I already know that one.
But those of us who walk the sands know life's greatest pleasure is strictly sweet. A tasty treat.
It's a stackable item that I already have a stack of. The important part here is having a stack of it. If I didn't have a stack of it, then it would be a different story. But since I do, and how is our inventory looking? Almost 20. That should be fine. I know. I'll get to you in a second. There's no rush, is there? Oh. The disc is searchable. Oh! And it's not even stealing. Lots of lockpicks here. Yep. Alright, Mizzik.
Raccoons look over us today, Walker. Tajiri has just settled down for a round of gambling. While Mizzik distracts her, you can sneak into her home and search for another clue. It's just a bit north of the tavern.
Before we do that, a stranger spoke to me. She said Ishu's daughter left town years ago.
Forgive this one if he's skeptical. Even if this stranger spoke truly, why then would Ishu hire Mizzik? Why would Tajiri have written that note? Why would we find a gold necklace in the smuggler's camp?
I'm not sure. She also wants us to stop
Perhaps
investigating.
The stranger simply wishes to confuse us. Throw us off the scent. Besides, we cannot stop now. Not when an innocent young lady may still be at risk. Let us investigate Tajiri before she retires for the night.
Alright, I'll head to Zashiri's home and search for clues. Well, at least he does have a heart in the right place. He's a good intention, Mizzik. If there is something about him that rubs me the wrong way, I haven't found it yet. Alright? Tajiri's house. Ah, that's a quite fancy building. Ooh. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Good thing that we got this many lockpicks. Oh. Will you please go down? Thank you. Yep.
Tajiri,
Aha!
you. We need more groceries for the house. There's barely anything to eat. And would it kill you to tidy up our room once in a while? The upstairs is a mess.
Okay, so there are someone here. Right on the other side of that binder. I don't think we want to be discovered. And the clue is upstairs. Okay. Flappy?
Be sure to tell the guards you were trespassing when they haul you away.
She pat. It's not trespassing. Where did she come from? At one point she was up. Tajiri's journal. That could be useful. Oh, hidden panel. Tajiri, blue serpent slithers next to the woods. Four-pointed points. Paint shows the goods. They do not glitter, but mark the way. They're prepared to leave the town today. Ah. What? Logic 4. Well, the problem is that we now have a bounty on our heads, which is not exactly a great deal. Suppose casting a spell doesn't exactly help. Oh. Well, hopefully I can stay out of... You are no longer trespassing. Good. Well, I have to minimize contact with guards. That is Mizzik. Good.
Psst, over here. This one hopes you have found something of interest, Walker. Mizzik cannot afford to keep Tajiri distracted any longer. And he means that most literally.
You lost at gambling. I found another note. This one has a poem written on it.
4-pointed paint? If Mizzik had to guess, this poem describes drop-off locations for illicit goods. Smugglers often hide them in plain sight. First a sleeping badger, now a blue serpent. Must represent another landmark.
Perhaps the nearby
That's
river
it.
is a blue
The
serpent.
river is often busy with trade. A perfect place to smuggle goods. Let us search along the river and see if we find any barrels or crates with markings. Hopefully we'll find something that will lead us to Zinthia. Mizzik will admit this case is heading in a rather unexpected direction, which is a bit worrisome if he's being honest.
Why would smugglers target
Strange,
Ishu?
isn't it? With an operation as intricate as this, it seems odd that these smugglers would target a Khajiit of such limited wealth.
Perhaps we would do well with to
This
speak
one
to
agrees.
Ishu again.
But let us first check these smuggler caches. The note said that the goods were leaving town today, yes? That could include Zinthia.
I was about to say, was I being under attack? But no, not for. Oh, so he's following us now. Okay. Well. Oh, there aren't any actual guards around, so it's not particularly hard to dodge them as they aren't here. Was there an entrance through? Nope. I just remembered there as being such. But it was not the case. And our bounty is slowly going down. I'd rather not if Japanluk or his kind were to attack me, but... Oh. Should also be watchful for smugglers. They
That
might want to
painted mark
protect...
seems curious, no?
But it is not the one we seek. It's not for 4 pointers. This is oh, it's a quest item. Okay.
Not illegal, but incredibly taxed. Mizzik has a feeling this bottle didn't find its way to Riverhold through virtuous means.
Honey, no. Ooh. Blue Entoloma. Let's see, it appears that the crates are over there on that landing. So I have an elite, but that's not really a problem. Can Mizzik swim? Oh, he just appears. Okay. Fair enough. Ooh.
Mizzik sees a painted mark ahead.
Mammoth cheese.
Oh, if that cheese isn't illegal, it should be. What a smell. Could that be the painted mark we seek? Could that be the painted mark we
no.
seek?
Oop. Where's the next one? Down the river. Well, let's follow the river's run then. Oh, a single elite is in the way.
A bit.
There we go.
It's all right.
Yes, you are. Okay. It seems that the crates are on the other side of the waterfall. Because I don't see any crates on this side of the water. I do, however, see not only the beach, but also the rune stones to collect. And I happen to be a collector of sorts. Ooh, recruiter. Okay, any enemies so far? Nope. Take that. Ah, Ruddy Fangs. So we got schooner smugglers.
Wounds.
Well, none of your compatriots seem to be willing to help you. And I'm healing way too fast for you to be able to do anything about it.
This one is fine.
A mender, that's a healer and a champion. Let's take out the healer first. That looks more like it. You are not attacking Flappy. Get over here.
Needs to stop doing that.
I agree.
A very pretty scarf for smugglers to wear, yes? Perhaps it belongs to Cynthia. Oh dear. Apologies. This one is fine.
Oh, there's another one down here.
That mark has 4 points, like the note says. This barrel smells sweet, but also rotten. What could it be? Dark moons. They're smuggling spoiled moon sugar. Very unsafe for anyone to eat. Speak to Ishu and see what he knows of these smugglers. Then let us meet back at the tavern. We have much to discuss.
I have a feeling our masked friend will make another appearance. Wonder if there's something behind the waterfall. Possibly not. Well, except pain and shallow shores, but that is hardly a collectible. Our bounty is still a bit in the air, which isn't great, but it should settle over time. It should. Alright, well, I have a feeling that Ishu might not be alone in his cabin. Oh. Oh, he was. Well, it was just a feeling, but it turned out to be wrong.
Yes, any news of this one, Cynthia?
We found this necklace and scarf near the
Smuggler
smuggler camps.
camps, dark moons. Yes, the necklace and scarf belong to Cynthia. Have the smugglers sold her? By John and Joe, please say it isn't so.
Is there any reason why these smugglers may have targeted
Of
your
course
family?
not. Ishu has only lived a good, honest life. Please, you must find this one's Qa'Rajh. She is so young and innocent and probably terrified without her papa. Whatever will Ishu do if his Cynthia is harmed?
Mizzik and I will find Cynthia. We
Bright
are getting
moons
close.
watch over you.
Yeah, you have an awful lot of cats.
Well, Ishu supposes his family has grown over the years. But how could this one not seek their companionship? Their little faces, their tiny paws. His darlings love him completely, demanding little but affection and food. And belly rubs.
Does Cynthia like all these cats too?
Of course, mostly. She and Medwick don't always get along, but Medwick is older and doesn't always like to play or be teased. And just between us, Tak can be a bit of a Jekuzit sometimes. I think she's jealous.
Mr. Snowfall, Sasha. I don't see this. Oh, Tak is the one on the bed. So where's Medwick? Well, probably not important, but it does give leeway to the theory that I had that Cynthia is also a house cat. The clothing, however, suggests that she might be Alfiq. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this unfurls. Yep. He is upstairs, yes. I was just making sure that the marker wasn't down here.
Sing it loud, sing it clear. Fight her lover.
And so the other thorn in my paw arrives.
Yep,
I told
figured.
you, did I not?
Hello.
First time was a warning. Now it is a threat. You both leave town. No more investigations. No more sticking your snouts where they don't belong. Collect your things and leave.
Not before we find
Again?
Ishu's daughter.
I told you, Ishu's daughter left Riverhold years ago. He's just a delusional old Qa'Rajh caught up in a fantasy. And for this you tried to ruin my little operation? Of all the things.
So you're
Who I
the
am does
leader
not
of the
matter.
smugglers.
What I can do to you, on the other hand, should be of immediate concern. You either leave Riverhold on your own, or you leave in pieces. Your choice.
Understood.
So it appears that your strange friend is Rideza the rogue. Good to know.
Rideza the rogue.
Her reputation precedes her. Well, threats to our life aside, it seems that we finally have a perpetrator. Now we just need to follow her.
And how exactly do you plan on doing that?
Investigators, are we not? You must search for a trail. With any luck, she'll lead you straight to Ishu's daughter. Meanwhile, Mizzik will alert the proper authorities.
Alright, I'll see if I can find out where she disappeared to. Down and out, Royal.
Those were fresh sugar claws! I didn't even see who ran into me.
Oh, someone's ruining the cakes.
There!
That's just rude.
Rideza must have stepped on the jelly from the sugar claws. You must follow her trail while this one alerts the guards.
Really? I'm fairly certain a rogue of her caliber would notice such a thing. Also, is she taking severely long steps because... What? Oh. I thought it was something... Hello. Likely that is where we will come out. That is not for now, at least. At least it doesn't appear like it. Well, there are other less than beaten paths around. Did you go in here? No. Alright, well, let's get back to the footprints then. Right. So, it left up here. Through here. Then this direction? Oh. I actually discovered that earlier when I was looking around town. But, okay, well, we got some ruddy fangs, and this looks like a storage room. I suppose a cellar is not a bad... Oh. You know what, I'm not gonna deal with this. That's what you get for spooking me. Now you would have learned your lesson and you will... Oh, I'm sorry. Did you run into my crystal? That's a shame. That fire didn't really hurt me. Ooh, what? Thank you. Okay. Let's take him out before he can get some allies to help him. What? I blocked that. One more down. Well, this cave is big. I suppose nothing less is to be expected of a... well, tried and true smugglers there. Oh, Amanda. Well, alone you're not much of a threat. Oh, and we had a friend with us. Well, that's fine. Also because now they live after him and...
I warned you. Now the claws come out. Kill this mascot.
Well, that was, I suppose, with the help of this very dangerous guy. Oh, up there, is it? Right. Quite the elaborate build, this.
Curse your meddling!
It is the rogue. Caught at last.
Did you find my daughter? Where is she?
Here! Your daughter is right here, you old fool!
Rigeza! You're the one who stole Cynthia? Oh, this one's poor Jakashit.
Ha! Feeling a little jealous? To go so far as to steal your father's pet.
I had a feeling.
Well, it seems that our investigation has come to a successful close. Though not quite in a way that Mizzik was expecting.
So Rediza was Ishu's daughter and she
In hindsight,
stole his cat?
makes sense. When you were told that Ishu's daughter left town years ago, Rediza must have been speaking of herself. Still, to have been chasing Ishu's pet this whole time.
We also
This
stopped the
is
smuggling
true.
operation.
Because of our dedication, Riverhold no longer has to deal with these vile smugglers. And let us hope it stays that way, yes? Mizzik just needs to collect our reward. Why don't we meet at the Banished Regrets?
Alright, I'll meet you at the end.
Just as soon as he is paid, of course.
Well, that makes sense, so... Is the cat in here? Oh, yes it is! Hello.
Ishu is so pleased that you were able to find Cynthia. Finally, this one's family can be reunited.
Why didn't you tell me that Cynthia
What do you
was a
mean?
cat?
Ishu gave you every detail about his precious Cynthia that he could think of. Was there something that made you think his daughter was a Khajiit? Well, no matter. Cynthia is safe and Mizzik will have his payment.
What about your daughter
Rediza has
Rediza?
become just as greedy and cruel as her mother. How can Ishu accept such a daughter? Especially one who has already caused him to suffer. Rediza will face the justice of Riverhold's guards, as she deserves.
You have no desire to be reunited
If
with
she
Rediza?
wants to make peace, Ishu will make peace. After all, a quiet life for him and his family is all this one asked for. If Rediza wishes to be a part of that, she may be, but it is up to her.
That's actually a very agreeable way of looking at it. Right, now, is there any lore bits or treasure that I can collect? I could ring the gong. Well, I can't, but... Alright. Guard Captain Kahiri.
You know, I wasn't too sure about Thunderboots when he first came to town. Thought he would just cause more trouble than he solved.
I really like that
Thanks to
armor.
the both of you,
Colorful.
we can finally put Rediza the Rogue behind bars.
Has Rediza been troubling
No,
Riverhold
not
for
too
long?
long. But it never takes much time for these kind of operations to wreak havoc on towns like Riverhold. I'm just glad we could nip it in the bud. Rediza herself, however, has been troubling Elsweyr for years now.
We found moldy moon sugar earlier. Mizzik
Moldy
seemed
moon
particularly
sugar
panicked.
by itself will do little more than make a Khajiit ill. The trouble is when that same moon sugar is distilled into tainted skooma. It's an unfortunately common practice, given that moldy moon sugar is so cheap.
So the smugglers were going to make skooma out of the
Most
moldy moon
likely.
sugar.
It's a vile thing to sell, though. Tainted skooma causes some of the most horrific reactions I've ever seen. Days of vivid nightmares and awful pain, often followed by an agonizing death. A truly horrible way to go.
Well, that's not particularly great. Okay.
You think that Rediza the Rogue is finished? It's only a matter of time before I'm back on the streets. And when that happens, you best watch your back. When I came
When
back
did you
to
abduct
Riverhold,
Cynthia?
I went to see my fool of a father. It's been years since Mother and I left, and I was feeling sentimental, I suppose. Stupidly sentimental. He didn't even recognize me.
So, You were jealous of Cynthia.
Of
Well,
the cat?
judging by
No,
how
I
things
just wants to
were,
make him suffer. He's always been obsessed with his damn pets. That's why Mother left him, you know. He's so caught up in his little family that he didn't have time for us. For me.
that
Maybe you're
sounds
right.
pretty jealous.
Just another delinquent with papa problems. Isn't that just the way?
No.
Well, that went relatively well. This is a side quest, by the way, so nothing. Oh. Well, this isn't where I expected to come out. It's filled with Qa'Rajhian soldiers. Huh. Well, I suppose we can take a couple of them out before we start. Spellblade, there's 3 of them here. Well, you know how we deal with big groups. Like so!
Torch it!
You guys aren't the fastest. What is this place even? Greenleaf Farmhouse. So, am I to assume that this is called the Greenleaf Farm? Okay, well I'm not trespassing, so there's that. Oh. Can I make anything else? No, I haven't really been doing much in terms of cooking and beverages. Ooh. No. Right, upstairs. Oh. I don't want to steal. Well, not unless I have a quest to do so, at least. Or haha, skill book! Black Marsh Transportation Guide. Nah. So, this is probably a quest location later on. The strange thing is that it's not a location that seems to be marked as farmsteads other places have been. Okay. Is that a barn or another farmhouse? It's a farmhouse, but it's closed off. Tall grass and weeds. So we actually got out quite a good distance from... Oh, there's a couple of these guys. And a runestone. How quaint. Okay. Well, Riverhold is just past the direwolves. Wow. Go. All right, and there's Riverhold. Yeah, boy. Oop, cornflower? No. Oh. So someone named Jabora is here. Maybe not. is... Nope, House of Histories. That's not what we wanted. And our bounty should disappear within relatively short distance. Though it was only the first level and...
Leaves a song, she'll sing it to you all day long.
Assuming that he is upstairs once again. He seemed to be. Yep.
A family reunited, a smuggling ring destroyed, and the gratitude of all of Riverhold.
Not a bad start to a partnership, yes?
Mizzik was even able to secure a hefty bonus, thanks to the generosity of Captain Qa'Rajh.
A bonus you're willing
Of
to
course.
share?
Your share as promised. After all, Mizzik would never have been able to solve this investigation without your aid. Pleasure working with you, Walker. Do not be a stranger, yes? A safe town, a happy client, and an investigation expertly solved. And a five-claw partnership, if Mizzik does say so himself. What more could this one ask for?
Do you live in Riverhold?
Investigations take him many places, so it is hard to call one town home. But he's enjoyed his time in the Riverhold. He has a comfortable tavern room and a steady supply of clients. Well, a steadier supply of clients.
What other cases have you worked on in Riverhold?
Honestly? Just the one. A bard's flute was stolen while he was drinking in the tavern. He was very certain another musician had stolen it out of jealousy.
Did you solve the case?
It turned out to be the innkeeper who stole the flute. This bard could not play in tune to save his life, and it was driving away business. So, Mizzik suggested that the bard seek another tavern. A happy solution for everyone involved.
And what's next for you,
After such a
Thunderboots?
successful investigation, Mizzik is hopeful that more clients will come forth. We live in turbulent times, Walker. Dragons, tyrants, necromancy. There is no end to Elsweyr's suffering as of late, and yet so much is overlooked. Those in
What do you mean?
power have priorities, and the petty problems of the common folk, they tend to be on the very bottom of this list. That is why we must look after each other. If Mizzik does not offer his help, who will?
Still, that's your
Of
job,
course.
isn't it?
But first and foremost, it is Mizzik's passion. That is why this one takes the name Thunderboots. If he cannot work in the name of justice, then he will not work at all. This, he swears.
I'm not sure what that has to do with Thunderboots, but sure. Yay! I am an upstanding citizen. Hooray! Alright, what is next on our list? Search the Tomb of the Serpents. Let's check the map to see where that's at. Oh, it's right outside of Riverhold. That's good. We will head there and end the episode there. Going to fit with the relatively... well, just about 15 minutes per episode. Which is fine by me. I handled things like inventory management, upgrades and such, mostly off camera. If it happens during an episode, then, well, then that's what just happens. But I don't plan on doing inventory management stuff on recording. So it seems we can run through this grassland to Jode's Embrace, which seemed to be the name of this place. Oh. That's a dead elite. What? Hajj Mota. You look rather large. Well, I have no beef with you. Not yet, at least. Huh. Oh, that was a housing. Well, that's not exact... that dragon is moving awfully fast, isn't it? Seems... Find the outsider with a pot on his head. That's right below us. Well, that's... Oh, we have to travel one further over. Okay, let's do that then. Should we try Hajj Mutar? Why not? Ow! Hits like a truck, but that's to be expected. Whoop. Oh, we're getting some help here. That's good. Well, that didn't exactly yield what I was hoping. But, well, we proved that we can take down a very large and very scary looking turtle. Achievement? Question mark? I don't know. So, whoop. Up! That is indeed Catwell. Well, it is not what we are seeking right now. Oh. Defense Force Outpost. Nope. Stay on track. And... Ooh, was that just a bird? Okay, the dragon isn't coming near. I was worried for a second that it would. Well, it still might, but... I don't think it'd have been in this area as of yet. Don't really want to be here if it does, though. Not without backup. Jackals. Nope. It's an odd place for some wood to be collected, but... Is it through here? Not yet, but, well, I suppose it is. I might go for more stamina, seeing that I'm actually trying to block more, and stamina is linked to how much I can block. Considering that I don't have the largest damage output, this could be indeed... Oh, Gashok. Well, that's...
You'd think she was possessed or something. I try to be a gentle orc and help a lady in need, and what does it get me? A lecture on Akaviri artifacts and a magical talking voice. There's a Khajiit digging through the rubble of an old Akaviri tomb just up the trail here. She kept muttering to herself, so I thought she might need help. But after talking to her, I suspect she's just crazed.
I'll speak to her and see what's going on. Strange messengers. Well, we shall see how the Tomb of the Serpents look. But that is... Oh, what is you? But that is in the next episode. So, until then, take care.